Hello and welcome to the GMBN Tech Show. On the show this week we are joined by Blake Samson.
Thanks for having me, Henry.
As well as a Perspex screen. Now what have we got going on?
We got some new bikes from BMC and Giant.
As well as some suspension fettling from Vorsprung.
And we got loads of new tech from Schwalbe.
That's all coming up with the normal good stuff. So first up in news this week we have some new BMC hardtails. There's two-stroke XC bikes. So they're actually quite similar to that Orbea Alma that we featured last week that Neil was ripping around on.
Yep.
But this is actually quite, I'd say, noticeably slacker than a lot of its contemporaries.
We have 67-degree head angle on
that. And going to a 75 seat tube. Now, what that means is the reach numbers are longer as well to compensate for that steeper seat tube angle. So they go from 422 all the way to 485 in an XL. But a large is 465. Which we think that's 5 more short than, like, say, a lot
of other larges out there.
Yeah, like enduro bikes, etc. So it's got the 27.2 seat post, which is kind of built for comfort. Thinner seat posts tend to be able to cope, a bit more compliant, really, as well as some very flattened seat stays, because those two will kind of aid compliance. Now, what's really interesting is they've gone for 2 water bottle, not that remarkable, but an integrated chain guide and an integrated fork bump.
Now that is good.
So all these suggest this bike is kind of designed to be ridden hard, and if you were to crash, you're not going to smash your...
Oh, exactly, yeah.
But yeah, so it's available in alloy 2. That, interesting enough, comes with a 31.6 seat tube, should you want to have more options in regards to the dropper post. But a great looking bike, it has to be
looks
said.
Beautiful. I like how they've gone for an aluminium as well as.
Yeah, totally. Add some more options. But what have we got from Schwalbe this week?
Well, we have 5 new different casings from them. All ranging from super downhill, gravity, trail, ground and race. They're the 5 different names of compounds that they come out with. We got a new update from Nobby Nick. Nobby Nick has been upgraded. They're all, everyone uses the Nobby Nick, but it's now more aimed at the trail kind of side of Tyres.
Every generation seems to get a bit more aggressive, a bit more versatile.
Yes, and Big Betty is back, looking like...
Big Betty's back in business.
Big Betty's back, look at it, and it's a great rear tyre, don't you think?
Yeah,
you run out on the rear, quite high rolling.
It looks really suitable, but even it looks like kind of tyre that you could probably take on, a bit like a Martello from Vittoria.
Yes.
You could put on the front for the harder pack if you want something that perhaps isn't going to roll so much from long spikes.
Exactly. And then they got an ultra soft, and they got soft and speed grip. Now, speed grip is, I would say, an aggressive, like, cross-country tyre. Yeah, well, the speed grip compound is there to, give people that kind of compromise between grip, but also a bit more rolling speed. Exactly. And the softer compounds tend to be paired with a thicker casing tyre. So if you're an aggressive rider and you wanted a durable tyre, you're going to be struggling with these tyres because they are quite soft and they won't be lasting as long as other compound tyres. Yeah, because you are an aggressive rider. You hit stuff pretty hard. Even on your XC bike, do you tend to go for the pure cross-country tyres, or are you tempted to just scale up a bit? I scale up to a bit, yeah. So I would be running the speed grip, a thicker casing tyre, something that's a bit more aggressive, that I can actually rely on the tyre not ripping or getting all squirmy underneath me, because I do push the bike a little bit harder than others. Yeah, it's true. I can personally attest to that. Now, we've also seen Giant announce an updated Trance X. So this is the Trance X29. Look at that. Now, when the Trance came out, I think it was probably 2 or 3 years ago, it was kind of, quite progressive in terms of angles, but I think a lot of people thought maybe it was a bit less travel than they were anticipating. But this one, the Trance X, is a 135 at the back paired to a 150 fork. It's an alloy frame, which is kind of in keeping with the X model of Giant's bikes. And it actually comes with a flip chip, which is very rare for Giant. They often come with... that's it, box standard. Yeah. Running that. Yeah, no, I like it. But it does give some pretty radical angles. For instance, so the reaches in low go from 426, 456 for a medium, then a 486 for a large, and a 510. And it actually adds 8 mil with the flip chip, which is quite remarkable. Sorry, it sounds like a bike for you. Yeah, I like those far out angles. You like the far out angles? I'm getting more far outy. I don't know. That's the thing about getting older. I don't know. But and also very steep in the seat tube angle as well. So I find it really interesting. I think Giant, similar to a company like Shimano, they're not necessarily always the, right on the limit, like Polo or someone like that. Yeah. But when they do show their hand, they tend to come ready. You know what I mean? They've done their homework. Yeah, same with Shimano when they came out with 12 speed.
it's kind of maybe sometimes a little bit longer than it works, but when they do, it seems to be right on the money with contemporary expectations.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So next up in the news, we have something a bit special from Vorsprung. So Vorsprung are a company out of Whistler, Canada.
Cool. I thought it would be Germany. Vorsprung.
Yeah, you're the guy for Audi, I'd say.
Yeah.
That'd be it. Yeah. So basically, they do loads of aftermarket things, but whether it be on the internal of your forks, and what they're actually doing now is actually introducing the new Secus, I think it is, Secus air spring, which is a system that fits externally of the fork. So this isn't necessarily to be confused with a piggyback on a shock, because that houses the IFP, the internal floating piston, and basically is involved in how the fork is damped. This, on the other hand, is, well, it's a bit of jiggery-pokery going on with the air chambers, because what they are claiming, and this is a direct quote, is they've created an air spring with a truly better spring rate curve than a coil, without it actually being worse in any part of the travel. So the spring rate is basically very linear, and I mean very, very linear indeed, until about 2/3 of the way, and then it begins to ramp up. Now this is different from how a traditional progressive air spring would work, where it basically can require quite large amounts of breakaway forces to get it going, and then it can kind of wallow down in the mid-stroke before ramping up at the end.
Okay.
So it feels actually very different to coil. Even the most linear setups can feel very different to coil. What this does, it gives it very supple initial stroke to get into the travel. Then you can see on the graph where the mid-stroke would be and the support, and then suddenly at the end it comes in with more support, but it's not a wall like you could get with a very progressive spring curve. Now, what's interesting is they've actually said, so much about this and all the benefits, but they're being very tight-lipped on the details of the architecture or the internals. And I, for one, am very curious how it works. You can fit it to most forks by swapping out the foot stud at the end of the leg. But yeah, I'd really want to know.
It's interesting.
The exact makings of it.
It looks cool down there.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Yeah. They actually offer a 12-month crash replacement guarantee, just in case
you knock it.
Which I think is probably actually, reasonably safe. I imagine it's pretty quite a hardy piece of kit. Yeah. But just in case, I think that's pretty good. They just say,
it's good.
Send us a photo and your receipt, and you get a new one.
Yeah, done.
Bang it. Right, so Blake, I've got some good tech questions.
Oh, damn it, Henry. You caught me on the spot.
No.
Blimey.
Okay. Which of these isn't a Schwalbe tyre? So we've got the Racing Ray, Billy Bonkers, the Jumping Jack, or the Thirsty Kirsty.
Which one isn't?
Which one isn't out of the range? So, Racing Ray, Billy Bonkers, Jumping Jack, or Thirsty Kirsty?
Oh, gosh.
Don't tell the answer, we're going to have to tune in later, but you can have your guess. The second question is, earlier we spoke about Giant's new Trans X.
Yeah.
But what is the sister brand of Giant to make women-specific bikes? So I have to do some racking of the brains there. And the third question, why are Allen keys called Allen keys? So you guys will have to tune in later on to get the answers, and we'll pick Blake's brains as well.
Oh, yeah, bloody yeah. I might have got a third one. Probably.
Yeah!
It might be in the name. We don't know. I probably don't know. Henry, this is where I got inspired to build my own bike cave. This is Bike Cave in GMBN Tech. Now, we've got some great ones, but if you want to get involved with the GMBN Tech Bike Cave, then don't forget to go to the uploader down below and upload all your Bike Cave builds, whatever you've got to store your bikes, because I'm interested to see them. And I do watch the GMBN Tech Show just to watch the Bike Cave.
Yeah, because this actually is very relevant, because you've got some people that were kind of barking right up your street.
Yeah, flipping love it. Look at this, is Bruno. Right, Bruno's from Portugal. And take a look at that pinboard with all those tools, Henry.
It does look pretty good.
Look at that. He said this is his first time a quarantine build. Now that's a good
use of time.
That's a good
I think
use of
a lot
time.
of people getting after that.
Yeah.
I think it was...
I've killed so much time on my end.
How long did it take you to do yours?
It took, there was 6 videos. It was probably a week. It took nearly a month and a bit. Wow. 2 months.
And if you hadn't been filming, how much time do you reckon that had?
I reckon that would have taken 2 months. I made a few mistakes. No, it would have taken me a couple of weeks for sure. But I do like that. Look at that.
Yeah, it's really tidy. And what I like about this is it's super light.
Yeah.
It's airy. It's not kind of dank or dark or anything like that.
Exactly. Full of light, which my one hasn't got much of.
Yeah, but yours is like lit up like a school disco.
Yeah, he's like a school disco.
Kicking off all over the place.
Yeah.
This, that, and the other.
Got music in there and everything. Oh, that is good. I like Bruno. Very nice. Very good. I like it. Working on his old Mondrega as well.
Yeah, and who we got next?
This is Adam.
Yeah.
This is Adam. Now,
this is super cool.
Now, this is super cool. He's a motorbike guy. He loves it. Look at the italic. He's labelled his toolbox with the silver stripe.
Yeah.
Is that like painted on? Or is that stickers?
It's good, eh?
I think that's really
nice
good.
Italics.
Really good italics. Oh, he's a Ducati fan. He's got a motorbike in there. Look at that. He's gone for the lights on his tools.
Yeah.
I love that. He's a Guy Martin fan, man after my own heart. Read all his Guy Martin books. So good.
Because Guy's a keen mountain biker as well.
He's a keen mountain biker, yeah.
We need to get him some stuff on the channel, but I bet he's pretty big time now.
Yeah, he's a bit big time.
He's doing stuff on all that.
Building canal boats.
If you're watching, Guy, you likes a strong cup of tea. We can facilitate that.
I love
We've got connections.
Yeah, exactly. You like cake? My wife makes a good cake. You can come over. But look at that. He's a Guy Martin fan through and through. He's got a helmet. He's got the orange bikes, which Guy Martin rides, and he's got a Ducati, which Guy Martin doesn't ride.
Also, similar to your bike, Cave, he's got like the outdoor clothing in the outdoor space, which makes a lot of
sense.
sense.
You just get so much sense. You get changed in there. You get unchanged in there. You don't take it indoors.
No.
So I like it. That is.
He's also got the iPad centered in the middle of the, which is so like tech drawings and stuff.
Yeah.
Super good.
I like that.
Dare I say that's one of the absolutely solid submission.
100%.
But if you've got your own bike cave, guys, now the bar has been very high this week.
It's been very high.
It puts me to shame. So they don't have to be anything quite as mesmerising as this. But if you if you happen to be Guy Martin as well, you fancy chucking something in the uploader, then hopefully we can feature on the show because we really do love.
I love it.
Seeing the bike caves.
Yeah.
Nice one. Thanks, guys. And now it is time for Top Mods, which is one of my favourite parts of the show, and it's where we get to show off your hard work. Now, yet again, the bar has been set very, very high this week.
Yes, it has.
It doesn't have to be anything, dare I say, this level of technical finesse.
Well, this guy's been going to
because this is absolutely mad. But if you've got your own at home, get it into the uploader link just below. So this week, we have a submission from Rob in California. And he's only gone and made his own stem.
He's only gone and bloody done it. Have you seen that?
Gone and bloody done. It's incredible. So this is fully custom, designed by him. He says he runs a machining shop, and just look at it.
It even compensates for that Trek knock block.
Yeah, it does. He has all the connection made, so it slots straight in there.
Straight in.
And it looks fantastic.
It looks brilliant. He's machined that out of like an aluminum block.
Yeah.
A billet.
But it's also a really interesting, demonstration about what you get when you spend more money on a stem.
Yeah.
Because having it from a big, getting a solid block of aluminium is a kind of pricey way to do it.
Yeah, and then you had to draw it. You got someone drawing that, designing it, working it out. That's a 35mm stem. That takes some time. That takes some energy and design work to get it like that, to make it strong.
But you're a kind of a, you like to just get your hands dirty and get involved. Now, do you think Rob here is obviously very capable?
Very.
Do you think you would trust your own stem?
No, I don't think. No, not really.
You build a lot.
Maybe. Do you know what? We went head to head on Blake Build's DIY Challenge now, where we built two different looking bike work stands.
One looked good.
Where is yours? Where is yours?
Mine is it hasn't graduated to outdoor life yet.
Is it not?
No, because it was meant to incorporate some kind of bird feeding, but I think it's more of a scarecrow at the moment.
That's coming very soon at GMBN. It'll be coming soon. But this is outstanding. To have a machine to do such things is it's good.
Very, very cool. And what he's actually saying is this is only the first in the stage, and he will be taking it on further. And so, Rob, if you're watching, please keep us updated.
Please.
Because I just think it looks absolutely great. And what I really like is the top cap is one of the most balling top caps I've ever seen in my life.
And he said he's going to make more.
Yeah, I think it looks absolutely. Even if you fancy send us in one top cap, and me and Blake will fight over it.
2. Then we can have one each.
But that is it for this week's Top Mods. But like we said, it doesn't have to be building your own stem. We've had so many great submissions recently. People painting their own bikes. The kind of more less structurally demanding parts of the parts of the process. So thanks for getting that in, but don't forget to upload your own. So now it is time for the tech answers. So the first question, Blake.
Yes.
Which of these isn't in Schwalbe's lineup? The Racing Ray, Billy Bonkers, Jumping Jack, or the Thirsty Kirsty?
Oh, I think it's between Thirsty Kirsty and what's the second one?
Billy It's called Thirsty Kirsty, Blake. It's not going to be Thirsty Kirsty. I made that up this morning. Thirsty Kirsty. You're going to have a time.
That's what I'm saying.
If you were Thirsty Kirsty, it's important. Okay.
It's Thirsty Kirsty. I was going to say, why would you have the...
Thirsty Kirsty is not part of Schwalbe's lineup.
That's what I thought. That's what I said.
Okay.
It's not... So it's not. It's Thirsty Kirsty's not in the lineup.
Thirsty Kirsty. Not yet. I mean, maybe.
Not yet. Yeah. After this, it probably will be. Yeah, mate. What ties are you at? Thirsty Kirsty's. Where did you meet her? Buffalo Bills.
Right. Okay. So earlier we spoke about Giant's new Trans X. Now, what's the sister brand of Giant called? Okay, it's Liv. The answer is Liv Cycling and the sister brand.
I was going to say Liv.
They were founded in 2008. Basically. No, what was the name? Sorry, why are Allen keys called Allen keys?
I presume Alan designed them.
Well, it was Allen Manufacturing.
Ah, but it's all in the name.
But it's not Alan, because I used to think that my parents had a friend called Andy Clockwise. I assumed it was a similar guy, but no, Alan Key doesn't exist. Nor does Andy Clockwise. That I know of. But that is it for this week's GMBN Tech Show. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel.
Yeah. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, and let us know if you got those questions right. As creased up as he is.
Thanks, guys, and we'll see you later.
See ya.